Awesome. My name is Ishan Acharya. I am a mechanical MTS at MDA, and I'm a judge at the McMaster Designathon today.
My name is Nitesh Mistry. I'm also a mechanical MTS at MDA, and I'm here as a judge for the McMaster Designathon as well.
Sure. So to start off, MDL was created kind of in our house. We were all roommates way back when. And at that time, only hackathons really existed. There was no design competition meant for mechanical students. So we kind of got together and just kind of looked at each other and we're like, well, why isn't there a place for us to showcase our CAD abilities and ability to, design things mechanically? So kind of from that foundation, we took the concept of a hackathon and started to create this 2-day event where you could tackle, real industry problems or challenges. And I don't know if you have anything to add.
Yeah, and then so along those lines, we wanted to have the students showcase it to all the companies that come to the event. And from the first event of being only like 30 to 40 students to now being able to run events that are almost a couple hundred students from multiple universities, it's like a great progression to see. From seeing one company to now multiple companies and students having a great time and getting all the swag and everything is just a great progression over time.
So at these events, it's always super impressive to see students kind of put their schoolwork and kind of everyday life behind and away for a weekend and kind of focus 100% on these design problems that we come up with. So from our side, MDA, we proposed a challenge for the competition, and this is a challenge that we're actively working on. So it gave students here a chance to tackle something tangible, something you don't really get in everyday, school life, and seeing their enthusiasm and creativity when it comes to these challenges is super impressive to see.
Yeah, just to add on to that, which was great. It was seeing the creative solutions from the first Designathon event to right now. Even though the challenges have become different, it's more of seeing the competitive nature of students. When we first ran the competition, because there's less amount of people, it was still competitive, but you could see that some students took it a bit more seriously than other ones, just because of the nature of the competition. But now with a couple hundred students and more, interesting prizes and a great event that's being run, the challenges or the type of competition that you see right now is a lot better. And it's fun to see and fun to judge as well.
Well, because we founded it so long ago, it's always going to hold a special place. And so it's always a pleasure to kind of come back and see where it's at. The core of the event is still, the same as it always was, with the organizing team being, putting blood, sweat, and tears into making it happen. Sometimes making presentations minutes before you're supposed to go up and do it. So kind of it brings back all those memories of what we used to do. So it's definitely very special to come back.
Yeah, and to add to that, there's been a lot of other Designathons that are UFT, Ryerson, I think even UIT, and even BC now. But McMaster, just because of its legacy of being one of the first ones, it's not only been chaotic and been fun to watch, but also it seems like there's some level of maturity that's been passed down. Even though there's a new team this year, it's that same core fundamentals always continues, and it's just great to see that sort of morals are still there.
Great. So for me, in university and even early career where we are, it's super important to kind of build your fundamentals and build your core skills. And the best way to do it is to practice, right? So through events like this, you get exposed to very difficult challenges, like the one we posed today. And by tackling those, you actually get a lot better at, you hone your craft, so to speak. So for people who are, want to go into this field, it's super important that you actually take the time, practice these skills, and kind of build those fundamentals, because, later on everything is kind of built on top of that. So
if I could just add one thing to that is creativity. Don't be afraid to be creative, because that's the limit of how to be a good CAD modeler, and especially in the industry we're in. We're even though there's some constraints and restrictions, we're gonna be as creative as we want it to be, just in order to get the solution we want to have. So, and have fun. That's all we can say. Oh, that's great.